I'm so delighted that you have all joined us to hear this special announcement. There is going to be a phenomenal concert right here in the magnificent Red Rock Paradise of Sedona. And who's going to be starring in this concert? Language of Light performer Shakina Rose and drummer Deborah Thunderbeat. And I am so excited to be here with them today. Deborah, what inspired you to have this concert?
People were asking after the Cosmic Awakening concert or conference that they said, when are you guys going to play again? And I said, well, I haven't thought about that. And a lot of people just want to see the concert. They said it was blown away. The people that did see it were blown away by how it activated you. And I said, okay, well, let's do it again. So I brought in, well, of course, Shakina Rose does the light language, Dance with Bear on Native American flute, Julian Forrest on, I got cosmic guitar, and I brought a new friend in that played with me actually a few years ago, David Kubatz on gongs. He's amazing. Talk about transformational. It is totally transformational, the whole concert. And then I have did some visuals of I call it visual sound healing. So we have a journey. The whole concert's a journey.
Beautiful concept. And Deborah, can you tell our audience a little bit about your musical background?
Oh, well, I've been a musician all my life since I was 15, and I've played in rock bands for over 20 years in New York City as a full drum set player, double bass and everything in hard rock bands. It was the coolest thing, and I played with all guys all my life. You know? And then I became a solo artist. I went solo in the year 2000, and I was totally fascinated with sound healing actually all my life, about how each key and frequency affects a person's mind, body, and soul, and totally went 100% into that sound healing aspect, and now I became #1 sound healer for 9 years in a row with Heavy Sleep. Did you know that?
I did not know that, but I know that I'm one of your biggest fans.
9 years, #1 international sound healer.
Brava.
Yeah.
And the lovely Shakina Rose, who is the harmonic resonance for the language of light. Shakina, can you give us some background about how you came into being a language of light performer?
Yes. Well, prior to, I'm a language of light performer, and I sing in the harmonic frequencies, and I sing in the ancient Solfeggio scale, the miracle, transformation, and DNA repair. And did you know that I sing in mathematical equation of creation?
Wow.
Marco Rodin, the scientist, I sing in his equation somehow, because everything is frequency. But prior to my near-death experience, I didn't sing at all. I don't know if you knew that, Deborah.
I did.
But I did not sing, and I mean, even young. It was like hands off. It was like, for some reason, there was this thing, like this block. It's like, don't ever open your mouth, don't ever sing. That's something that I will never do.
Wow.
And then I had a near-death experience in about 2006, and it was really powerful and life transforming, as usually they all are. And actually, I went straight to the light. And I was going to cross over. I was going to do it. And there was like a half a minute second where something happened, and it just came over me, and I just said, no, I want to sing in the language of light. And it's like it came right from my soul heart, like right from here. And when that happened, it like just it pulled me back, like into my body, and like back onto the earth. Like there was something on the earth plane that I could do, that I was supposed to do. And you know, I came back, and then that's when I started you know, singing. gradually like singing and having like all of these sound frequencies and like all of these things started, coming through me. Now, I won't, talk about the whole thing when I went to the light and back, but there was a time when I was in this space, when I was at, I would say like the highest light, where it was like an attunement. It was like an attunement of, I don't know, like the music of the spheres. It's hard to describe because it was like a whole oneness, like not a whole bunch of different like music or anything like that. It was like a whole oneness, like a whole frequency, resonance, and that was like throughout.
Wow.
But in that, throughout in that, there's all of these different frequencies that have been playing out ever since that I've come back in probably, 2007. And then when I came back in 2007, there was like a year later, I started actually singing, because I already was a healer. And someone wanted me to do a concert in LA, and I did, and it was recorded, and then that's when science found me and analyzed my voice.
Wow.
And they came out with
awesome.
Huge analysts. So there's many frequencies that I sing in. So and I'm not partial to any frequency. Like I'm not partial to 528, or I'm not partial to this. It's whatever frequency comes forth, because there's just many. So I feel like I'm kind of an instrument of those frequencies, of that sound, and a lot of the angels, because I'm so connected to the angels. So ever since then, I have been singing.
Well, the angels, I want to say that a lot of people don't realize that Archangel Gabriel is a musician. Gabriel, come blow your horn. He's a horn player. But as Shakina was saying, yeah, she's not partial to any certain key or frequency, because each frequency has its own purpose, its own healing properties for certain, let's say, parts of your body, or they do different things. Each frequency does a different thing. One works, let's say, on your heart, one works on your head, or your clarity, your eyes, your feet, your belly, your stomach, whatever. I mean, they're all, made for different areas of your body too, that they affect and heal and activate.
And dimensions and portals, and they do instant clearing, and you know very well that, because you're very well versed and really connected to the tones and the frequencies and all of us coming together, though, because each one of us in the band, and tell us our name of our band. We have the name of our band. What's the name of our band?
Thunderbeat and the Cosmic Awakening Band. Yes, and each one of us are sound healers and musicians. She is a musician with her voice, and like I said, there's a guitar player, gong player. David has played with many famous people, extremely. He plays just about every instrument, actually. He's coming in with his gongs, maybe some drums, do a tribal thing, of course, and there's touches of Native American frequencies in there, and it's just a whole journey of many things, and it's totally transformational. So.
And you guys both have CDs, and you even have DVDs. I know that I play all of your music behind all of my videos and for my radio shows, and so I'm a big fan of the range of music that you play. Some is Native American, some is very cosmic, some is Mayan, some is Egyptian, and then you have the chakra CD, specifically tones to activate each energy center.
That's right. And Gabriel, actually Archangel Gabriel, helped me with that CD. He's the one that brought in the tones for my chakra CD. And yes, I have 4 sound healing CDs. One is actually a Mayan one for the heart, because the Mayans start with the heart, and when they do the chakras journey, I call it, because it goes through all the chakras, but it starts with the heart, and then it goes into the solar plexus, and sacral root chakra goes back to the heart, and then it goes up the chakras, and that made so much sense to me when they told me that, when I went to the Mayan lands. They said, we start with the heart. I said, that makes total sense, because that's the center of everything, the heart. And then, so that's my Mayan heart chakra CD, and then the regular chakra CD actually became #1. I'm thanking Gabriel again for that one. He came to me when I was overnight in the Great Pyramid of Egypt. And he came to me and told me about the 7 sacred numbers and the 7 sacred sounds and the 7 sacred colors of the rainbow. So the color, light, sound is all frequency, and it all connects together, which is really cool stuff. And then I have an Ascension. My latest CD is Ascension CD, and that is off the charts, because it's all, I've already sold out 3 times, and just came out with that one because people are ready. People are ready to ascend, to raise their frequency, and it really helps with any kind of like you said, clearing negative energies and thoughts, and all kinds of raises your vibration and clarity, and lightens your whole mind, body, and soul. And it comes, you come into realization of all these other things, going, what have I been doing all my life? I got a whole new direction I can see now. So it brings in a lot of creativity, and so that's just good stuff. I'm just happy to be able to transcend and help people.
And your CDs, I know my 2 favorite ones are the Archangels CD and also Mother Mary.
Yes, I got the. I have a few CDs. And I've got, because I really work with the, a lot of the angelic energy. And those angels, I have an Archangel Chamber CD and Power Protection with Archangel Michael. And the Archangels actually, they came to me before I came here to Sedona. And they kind of use my vocal cords at different times that will happen. And the Archangels just started singing through me. And they wanted this particular chamber upon the planet. They showed me that, because they showed me the numbers. I was telling you that the Archangels told me about the numbers, the number and their color and their frequency. But the Archangels showed me this chamber that you can do. It's protection and it's a divine alignment. And I was doing that for years, just years. I was doing this, and then finally the Archangel said, we want this on the planet. This needs to come on the planet. And so the Archangels, I sang the Archangel, very high frequency, their frequency and their sound. And what happens is it puts you in this particular chamber. First, Archangel Michael comes in and does the clearing. And then each Archangel comes and creates a kind of a sacred geometry within your body field. So it's like a protection, it's like an alignment, like uplifts, helps your communication, your purpose, and protection, around you. So, and they're always going to be with you. So that's that particular one. It's like a meditation and an activation, and
very powerful.
Yeah, and my latest one, I have a couple more. I have a meditation one, a language of light. 528 Hertz, Miracles and Transformation, and I have a phenomenal one. Some amazing woman helped me to do that. Sound engineer is my Sedona CD, the Sedona Crystal City of Light CD.
Nice.
And Deborah Thunderbeat is quite an amazing musician, but she's also an engineer and sound engineer, and she actually helped me to create that CD, and it was really
fun. That was fun.
It was really great. It was really great work.
It was just smooth too.
Yes.
Everything just fell right into place.
And that one works with crystals, the crystals of Sedona. So I mean, I'm channeling, because the actual crystals that have come to me last year. These crystals and their resonancy and of the earth have sung and are connecting you through the crystal resonance of Sedona and your own crystalline energy and the Crystal City. So that's the latest CD, and it's wonderful that I was able to do it with you, Deborah Thunderbeat.
Yeah. Tuning people into the power of Sedona and the crystals here is so incredibly phenomenal. Let's talk about a couple of the other musicians. Julian Forrest and Stands with Bear. Julian Forrest is a well-known eclectic guitarist and also a sound healer, and a good friend of ours, and I'm so excited that he's going to be performing on his electric guitar.
Absolutely. It's very cosmic. Very intricate, too. I mean, this man practices hours and hours a day. He's like, okay, I'm going to have to do this. It's my 15 minutes here. I'm going to have to practice now. He's just amazing. And Stands with Bear has, like, I don't know how many flutes. It's off the charts. Like, I don't even have a clue. He lays them out on the, what do you call it, the big piano, the big Steinway piano, and then he just covers the whole thing, you know, and I'm like, wow. And he's pretty amazing, and he does a lot of chanting too, Native American chanting and activational words, and he's a sound healer. Of course he is. We're all sound healers and musicians that come together to this conference or concert. I keep saying conference because maybe we'll be talking too.
Yes, all of this high frequency sound is definitely activational, very healing, such a high resonance to take people into an ascended state of mind during this conference, offering an opportunity for transformation, a leap in consciousness, higher conscious awareness, and so very excited about having Deborah Thunderbeat and the Cosmic Awakening Band June 22nd at the Creative Life Center.
Sedona, Arizona.
Yes. There's a website?
Yes, thunderbeat.com, and just click on the flyer. You can look at the flyer and just click on that to purchase your tickets. They're only $22.
And how and what from what time to what time?
The concert is get there at 6:30 and probably ends about until 8:30, 8:39, something like that. But remember, the tickets are $30 at the door, so get your tickets ahead of time.
It may very well sell out. So
oh, absolutely.
Get your tickets in advance. For more of both of these incredibly talented light workers, also you can tune into their shows on Sci-Spi.tv. And Deborah has Egypt in Sedona, and she offers Egypt in Sedona tours and has all kinds of incredible photos of these red rocks that look just like Egyptian statues.
It's here. It's totally here. This ancient Egypt is here. I've actually have over 25 pictures of the ancient statues, size of mountains. They're so big that people don't see them. And once as soon as I point to them, they go, oh my God, I never looked at that. I never saw that. I've been here 20 years. And it's here. It is ancient Egypt is here. And why? I think, well, actually, I've studied the ancient Egyptian scriptures, and it says Osiris taught his people how to be civil, because they were fighting each other, like we're doing now. We got to stop that. But we were fighting each other, and he taught them how to be civil. He taught them how to grow their own food and build their own homes. Now, this is really in the ancient scriptures of Egypt, and it says once he finished teaching them that, he traveled the world to teach this knowledge. That's why I see him definitely in Sedona. It's a very powerful place. He's here. Isis is here. Osiris, Ra, Anubis,
Hathor,
Horus. Yeah, they're all here. I mean, the 9 major gods, and it keeps going on with the sphinxes. There's like over 7 sphinxes here. It's like, what? Yeah.
It's true. Absolutely, and you'd be blown away by the photos, but you need to come here to Sedona to experience it, because you'll actually feel the energy of that being in being in the presence of that red
You
rock.
can feel the energy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Shakina, you have a beautiful show called Blu-ray Blessings.
Yes.
I love your videos, and you actually produce your own videos.
Mm-hmm.
You make really incredible videos with all kinds of effects. And of course the music, and you sing the language of light, and you're out on the red rocks.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm out there. You know, the land. I'm a part of the land. The land is a part of me. There's this major connection, awakening that's happening all the time out there, and I'm bringing it forth out through the media, and the Blu-ray. What I do for the Blu-ray is I am a Blu-ray star-born being, and I am an empath-sensitive starseed, and I always knew that I was always knew that I was a little different, and that I experienced things different, and I was always picking up other people's emotions, their feelings, things that they weren't being shared, and it was like, confusing, especially when you're like younger, like what is going on. I kind of had like a different way of communicating, and it was my language is kind of this empathic, sensitive, etherical language, and so that happened to me back in 2008, which makes more sense to me, is I got completely downloaded that I was from the Blu-ray, and I all the information, back, front, and forward, I knew about the Blu-ray. And that's how it kind of makes sense to me anyway. That's how I kind of learn, like a download, not like just taking a book and trying to, how do you do that linear thing? Absorbing the information immediately and recognizing it, that's what I understand. So I got downloaded that I was from the Blu-ray, and I was this sensitive empath starseed with a certain lineage. And I knew about their characteristics, I knew who they were, I knew their mission, and come to find out, there are many, many people on the planet that are starseeds. I think we're all starseeds. But there are many people who are relate to being like a starseed and an empath and sensitive. And the shifts and the ascension and the things that we're going through, this evolution process. So I tune in because I'm so attuned to them, so attuned to the energies, so I bring forth that particular information to empower those sensitive empath starseeds on the planet. And that's my Blu-ray blessing and with the angels.
You will love her videos. They're so angelic, and you really feel Sedona behind her. It's like you have really harmonized with the resonance of Sedona, and that's become very clear in the way that you can relate to the crystals calling you out on the land. You as well really harmonized with the resonance of Sedona, and the red rock beings introducing themselves to you and making themselves very present with you. So Sedona is a truly magical place. I'm so excited to have the concert here. We're very excited to have shows on Sci-Spi.tv that are all about Sedona. She has Egypt and Sedona, Blu-ray Blessings together. Shakina and I have Supernatural Sedona. So please tune into Sci-Spi.tv. We'll be featuring the event on the events show. And there you will find videos of all the musicians that will be at the concert. So thank you very much for joining us. We know that we will see you here in Sedona, and we'll see you at the concert.
I hope to see you there.
Any
See you there.